Dedicated.
Compassionate.
Thoughtful.
Caring.
Loving.
Friend.
Happy.
Wonderful.
Cindy, I've known Cindy for several years.
Cindy and I worked together for 17 years, face to face in the same building that was, and then 22 years overall.
I've known you since you were little and you moved to New Portland.
I just want you to know just how much you're appreciated here. I have always been able to count on you as my private nurse. I feel like you're always just there if something goes wrong. Patients can count on you.
We wanted to let you know that we appreciate you and we love you.
Cindy is the most positive person I've ever met.
Cindy as an employee is an absolute gem, true find, and how lucky we are to have her.
Things I love about you the most are your can-do attitude.
It was your integrity and your character, and just that you're very thorough as a nurse. It's just helpful to have somebody who's here and accountable.
And we appreciate the things that you've done for us, like eggs. When we give the eggs to church, you always seem to give us a thank you note, and you give us home-cooked veggies and stuff, and bread, pickles and jams. You and your mom, we appreciate that.
She is a member of my committees, and it's always a joy to have with Cindy in the meetings, because when conversations get very, sometimes they get negative, Cindy has a way of always turning them around and making them positive.
Cindy is one of those individuals who wants the absolute best for every person, whether it's a colleague that she's working with or whether it's a patient she's working with. It's one of the things I've missed the most being here at the central office, is having that contact with Cindy.
I know that you just have a caring attitude that has always been over and beyond what is expected. And
Oh, wow. We just appreciate you, like I said.
You're such a strong woman, person of faith. And you're always there for everybody in the health center that needs you. And
Part of Cindy's charm is her beliefs and her religion, and it comes through in her every day, and her spirit definitely rubs off on people when she's around.
When we got the girls 12 years ago, I believe we organized a little thing where you collected money and brought it to our house and gave us a bunch of stuff.
we share the same Christian faith, so we have kind of the same mentality there, and it's always appreciated when you have that same faith perspective.
you don't mind being my conscience, which I truly appreciate. But you are very good with the patients and have compassion.
She's a joy to have around.
We went through a significant amount of turnover with provider staff, and I can't tell you how many patients said if it wasn't for Cindy and for Marilyn, we would leave. But we know that we'll get really good care because they're here and they know us. I remember there was this one patient who couldn't put their medications up for their wife any longer. They were making too many errors, and Cindy took her time to package up these pills so that the patient was safe. And really helping that family was a huge impact. Thank you, Cindy, for all you've done, for all of the 30 years of taking care of people, working tirelessly in trying to make patients' lives better, community life better. You've set a tone in the office that we absolutely, I wish we could replicate everywhere.
Congratulations on working here for 30 years. Keep up the good work. Have a great day. Love you.
Congratulations again, and may you do 30 more years.
I just want to thank you again for your 30 years here, and again, I couldn't have chosen a better nurse. So
Thank you, Cindy, for 30 years.
Thank you, Cindy, for 30 years.